Hello, and welcome to my passion project video on paper airplane physics. I hope you will enjoy this video and hope you learn a little bit more on paper airplane physics if you knew any at first. So, enjoy! Okay, the first thing I will talk about is thrust. Thrust is what pushes the craft forward through the air and basically provides all the movement during the duration of the flight, unless you have like some other form of engine or something else on it that could provide additional thrust. And the only thrust you will get during the flight is for the paper airplane is the thrust from your or the throwing motion from your hand. The next thing I will be talking about is gravity. Gravity is a force that is pulling everything down to the source of it, and for airplanes that means is trying to pull the plane down to the ground. And when it's affecting the plane, it's pulling the nose down towards the ground, which will shorten the life of its flight. The next physics of the paper airplane I will be talking about is drag or air resistance. Drag or air resistance is a force when the plane is traveling through the air. It will encounter air resistance, which will hit on all surfaces of the paper airplane, which induces drag, which will slow down the plane. But while it's traveling through the air, the wings of the plane create disturbances in the air, which creates lift, which is the next part of my video. Lift is what contradicts gravity and brings the nose of the plane up instead of down. If there is more lift than gravity, then the nose of the plane will go up and continue to fly. But once the speed of the plane slows down, the nose will start to fall down because there's not enough speed to be able to create lift. The next thing I will be talking about is the chord of the wing, which is basically the width of the wing and determines how wide your wing will be. And the length of the wing is the wingspan, and represented by that long line going from the top of the wing to the bottom of it. The next thing about the wings is the high aspect ratio. The high aspect ratio is what determines the shape and size of the wing. If you have a high aspect ratio, you will have, wings like a regular passenger plane, like a 737, 747, A380, the traditional plane wings. And if you have a low aspect ratio, then you will have basically paper airplane wings. Well, here the test light. Oh, there went one. The first one that will be going is plane with anhedral wings. There it goes. Second one is traditional winged. There it goes into the ground. Then the last one is like a dart. It goes really fast but gets no lift. There it goes. This last one is the world record plane that I made. And, not that I made, designed by somebody else. and it ended up flying out of the first frame. There it goes. So that's why this one's different. One last thing I forgot to add is I forgot to add what are dihedral and anhedral wings. Dihedral wings are where the wings are pointed upward and make the aircraft more stable, and anhedral wings are where they point down, which makes the aircraft less stable and makes it want to flip. Merci beaucoup.